Hey, Creekside Park. This is Dr. Schlafly. I'm your academic specialist on campus, and I'm excited to get to talk to you today about how we're going to prepare for the STAAR beginning of year test. So, what exactly is the STAAR BOY or beginning of year? Basically, this is a way for your teachers to get to know where you guys are. We had kind of a weird end to the school year last year with the start of the coronavirus pandemic. And so, by taking the STAAR BOY, we're going to see where you guys would have been if we had finished out the year the way that we normally would have and taken a STAAR test like usual in April or May of last school year. But what test are you going to take? Well, you guys are going to take the test that is the year behind the grade that you're currently in. So, sixth graders, you guys are going to take the fifth grade test. Seventh graders, you're going to take the sixth grade test, and eighth graders, you're going to take the seventh grade test. I know that you're no longer in these grades anymore, but like I said, this is going to give us an idea of where you would have been last school year so that we can set you up for the most success possible this school year. Here's just some quick, fast facts about the STAAR BOY. This test absolutely, completely, totally is not going to count for a grade. You are not being graded on this, but that does not mean you don't need to try your best. Your teachers are going to be looking at how you do on this to decide what interventions you need to bring you up to speed or determine how to place you in groups or to prepare assignments for you. It is good information for us to have, and if we don't have the best information on you, we can't help make the best choices for your classes this year. So while it doesn't count for a grade, it's incredibly important that you take it seriously. You guys will have 2 days for each test. So you're going to be testing within your classrooms with the teachers you have for the subject area you're taking the test in, and you will have 2 days to finish it. It is all going to be given online. Everybody is going to get a Chromebook. We're going to teach you how to log in, and you're going to take the test online, which means those of you listening to this that are in Tomball Virtual School, you'll be taking it in the exact same way in Tomball Virtual as you would be if you were face-to-face with us on campus. And which test will you take? Well, you're going to take a math and an English test, no matter what grade you're in. And those of you in sixth grade, you'll also be taking a science test. Like I said, this test will be given in your classroom with your classroom teacher. You will have access to all of your accommodations. So if you're a student that has accommodations that you use during testing, you will have access to those accommodations already coded in for you in the test process. But with that in mind, if you do have a text-to-speech accommodation, you know who you are. And if you're not quite sure, please come by and see me in my office and I'll be happy to tell you if this applies to you. And if it does, we need you to bring your own headphones on testing day. That way you are able to utilize the text-to-speech accommodation. We're talking about headphones that look like this or that look like this. And you'll notice they have that old school headphone jack on them. We need you to have headphones that are able to be plugged into your Chromebook's headphone jack, which means unfortunately the super cool AirPods that you have or the Beats headphones that are wireless or even gaming headphones that are wireless, they're not going to be able to be used during the test. We need you to bring headphones that have a jack. If you don't have them, that's okay. We have some to go around, but the more of you that can bring them, the more you'll help us out to make sure that everybody has access to clean, safe headphones to use for their text-to-speech accommodation. Now, on the day of the test, you guys are going to see a screen that looks like this. So to start, where it says sign in with, every single person, no matter what grade level, no matter what test you're taking, when you see that sign in with, you're going to select from the drop-down menu, Tomball ISD, because we're all testing in Tomball ISD. Then you're going to use an index card that is going to be given to you for those of you that are face-to-face that has your username and your password. These are particular to you. So that is going to allow you to sign in for all of your tests, no matter if you're taking English, science, or math. It will all be the same username and all be the same password. Those of you in Tomball Virtual School will send you this information ahead of time. So to review, Everybody selects from the drop-down Tomball ISD, and then you type in your username and your password, and you hit sign in. That is going to bring you to this screen. So first step on this screen is you're going to enter a passcode. That passcode is going to be given to you by your teacher, and it's going to be the same for every single person in your class. So there'll be one passcode for all of 6th grade math, one passcode for all of 7th grade math, and so on and so forth. You'll enter that passcode as it's given, and you're going to hit go. And it's going to take you to a screen to verify your information. This is going to make sure that you're taking the right test. So it should have what subject area you're testing, so math, English, or science, and it's going to have your class. And remember, it's going to say the grade level that you just left. So if you're taking math and you're an 8th grader, this will actually say Math 7. You need to make sure that this is correct. You won't have to input it yourself. It'll already be coded to come up. But if for some reason it is incorrect, please let your teacher know, or please let me know. And if you're in Tomball Virtual School, you will have been given some contact information ahead of time that you can use to contact your teacher or myself if this is incorrect, so we can get it fixed for you so we can make sure that your test is correct and goes to the right place. Now, when you're done, you're going to get a screen that looks like this. We love this test because you're able to get your results immediately. And so it's going to tell you how many questions you got correct, how many questions you got partially correct, and how many questions you got incorrect. And it's going to tell you your overall score. I want to remind you again, this test is not for a grade. So it is not going to tell you what your grade was. So if I'm the student, I look at this, I didn't get an F on this test because I got a 65%. It doesn't mean anything to have a 65% in terms of grades. What it means is that 65% of the questions on this test I got correct. And we as teachers can use that information to plan really great lessons for you moving forward. And that brings us to just saying good luck. We hope that this video was helpful. Feel free to go back and watch it as many times as you need to. And please know that we here at Creekside Park, we're so excited to see you, either in person or virtually. We're glad you're back. And we have some of the smartest and most amazing students around. We can't wait to see what you're able to do on this test and what we're going to be able to do together during the 2020-2021 school year. So take a deep breath. Do well, and good luck. And as always, go Cougs.